also, because I have people in my life that say this word a lot for just like typical sadness, I feel like you should have used it in a more better sentence, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. So, it's one of the things that I feel like is a negative energy. Like every time you say that you're depressed and you're just sad, it just like you build on this sad, depressing energy and you actually become depressed. So yeah, I'm one of those people. So I was just sad yesterday. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm all better now. I wanted to voice over this video with a positive energy, a lot of happy, positive energy, because that's what you deserve. Also, I'm having trouble breathing. I was talking about this yesterday, but I thought ASMR was like kind of easy, but having trouble breathing is like one of my pet peeves, because I don't know how ASMR artists do this in one go, because I don't know why I'm having trouble breathing, but it's annoying me, and I'm trying to finish a video, but I don't want to breathe into the mic real close or like very harshly. But yeah, so that's what's happening. Also, I'm trying not to say like and a lot. I hope it works out. For now, it is okay. But who knows? I know I'll slip a bunch. But as you can tell, I'm not getting any good artifacts, and I'm changing the teams a lot. I want to try out as many teams as possible. Try out teams and test out the characters, because every time I try to fix a character, I don't know, it's not that it doesn't work out. I like the characters. Maybe I just didn't choose the right teams, is what I'm trying to say. So, but yeah, what else? I said didn't I? Oh, let me apply a little bit of lip gloss, or like lip oil. What is this? Yeah, it's the Lip Glowy Balm from Laneige. I love it so much. It is one of my favorites. I have one next to really quick and easy. There's not much like love in them, you know. Like, I'm not into romance in animes. I don't know why, but there's this one that is like really interesting. There's only one episode out. I think it's called I can't remember. Let me look it up in Crunchyroll. Oh my god, Jujutsu Kaisen. I just remembered it, and I'm too scared to even watch it. Where was it? Let me look up my lists. Oh, Solo Leveling is almost out. Like, I'm waiting for it to be finalized, I guess, because there's only like one episode out right now. Oh, and this as well, A Sign of Affection, which is basically, I don't know if I'm ruining it. I don't think so. It's where the woman, like the main character, basically is deaf, and the male lead is like trying to learn sign language for her, I think. But yeah, there's only one episode out, and I love it so much. It's so cute. I have said before that I am not interested in like romance and slice of life and love, and you know, I want something with so much action that I forget about me being single and like the real world, and just get immersed in magic and zombies and demons, and you know. So I have been thinking of watching Classroom of the Elite, and also what was it called? I'm watching Chainsaw Man right now. I just finished episode 2, so I'm more interested in the later episodes because we got to learn about the like few main characters, and I thought it was like a bit too quick with the introductions, because like in the first 2 episodes we got to learn about like 4 new characters, and I'm like, dang, isn't it like moving too quick? But I don't think so. I think it's quite good. I don't mind it at all, so I like it. For now, I like it. But yeah, so that is that with anime. I've been loving the whole Instagram charade. I've seen a lot of memes and a lot of fan arts. I've been sharing a bunch of them with you guys. I love your interactions, and at the same time, I love this sense of community that is in Genshin and ASMR, because I just think it's a bit niche to have these two together. But I've also realized there are a bunch of people that are surprised that there is this type of niche as well. But yeah, oh, that looks like a good goblet. I don't remember saving it, but yeah, I'll need, if it rolls into crit damage, then dang, that looks to be a good goblet. But anyways, I love talking with you guys, and I do hope I reply as quick as possible, but sometimes I don't, because I have my personal Instagram as well as my Softscape one, and I do forget to check on it sometimes. Also, my friend talked to me since yesterday and I forgot to talk to her back. I keep forgetting to reply to people, and I know that happens to some of you as well, where you're like, oh yeah, that happened, and then you're like, oh dang, I forgot to reply in real life. And at first I thought it was like fake, like how do you forget to reply to people? Until it happened to me, and now I understand, and now I feel because I remember seeing that in a bunch of TikToks, that like if you think that your belly pouch is like not healthy, it's because your gut is unhealthy. So yeah, I'm using Farine as a blood bank basically, but that's besides the point. Yeah, I was sad about the diet, well, diet in general, because I promised myself in 2024 to get healthier, and I have the alternatives down. Like, I know what to eat and what not to eat, but it's the fact that I need to implement it in real life is what's triggering, because I have been overweight once in my life and I'm so scared to go back. I'm like scared to enter that territory again, which I'm not even close to, but it's just that the fact that it was possible at one point scares me. So that's what keeps me up at night. But it's like a personal issue, and I have all the solutions. It's that I'm not implementing the solutions, and I'm thinking about like Chloe Ting workouts, probably Pilates. That's still my stomach, by the way. Pilates, like home workouts, because the gym is a waste of money. I tried going to the gym, but I end up doing videos, like workout videos in the gym. I'm still not good enough for like weightlifting and stuff. I feel like that's a new level basically of workouts that I'm not close to. I'm still at the beginning. I'm like a beginner. So that's where I'm at with my health basically. But yeah, Navia is still the prettiest. I like her so much. Every time she's like on my screen, I'm like, you're gorgeous, girl. You're so gorgeous. You're so pretty. But yeah, also, I have ordered a bunch of stuff from Shein, and I like it. I mean, I do spend a bunch on Shein. Like, my total sometimes go up to $200. That's like the max. I know a bunch of my friends that spend at least like $800 on Shein, like for one shipping, and I'm always like, oh my god, are you insane? But if you total up my amount of the times that I've spent on Shein, like $100 and then like $200 and then $100, it's gonna end up like at least 1,000. But yeah, it's always the stuff that pique your interest, and then you use it like once or twice. But also, we have a bunch of stores like this. They're just scattered around. They're all over the place, all over the place, all over the place. So having them in one place, aka Shein, is very convenient. So anyways, yesterday I went shopping with my friend, and I don't know if you can guess. I don't think you can. It's not even like, this is, okay, I'm gonna butcher it. This is Lookiston. It's the hand cream thingy that's like popular Also because I do have eczema on my hands. I've had this issue for like forever. Since I was a kid, I've had eczema around my body basically. But in general, I have been struggling with it for the longest time. Now it has subsided and it's only just around my like fingers and yeah, my fingers, my hands, a little bit on my forearms, but it is way less than before, and it doesn't even look it because it used to look like ugly dry patches, and now it's just not there. It's like something that's itchy, and if I don't moisturize it, is that the word? If I don't moisturize it, it would look like an ugly dry patch. Ugly dry patch, ugly dry patch, ugly dry patch. Well, that was triggering. That was cute. But yeah, so I, especially now in the winter, I try my best to look for like really good hydrating moisturizers, and it's hard to find things with like really, a little bit cheap, but you can't really find a little bit cheap. The cheapest for like body care, like body creams, body lotions that are like thick and unscented and like just heavy in moisture, it would go around like $30, I think, like $35 if not $40. And because they're from the pharmacy, that's why they're like, they don't go for cheap at all. That is why I have been saving up for Cloud Retainer because I don't have money to spend. But I also yesterday, because I wasn't feeling so well, so I didn't spend, okay, I had like 90 wishes saved. I was collecting them. I was collecting a bunch of wishes, collecting. And then I saw the banner, the weapon banner for Reddit and Yoimiya, and I was like, dang, I really wanted the Thundering Bolts, and I did a bunch of wishes. I did like 50 wishes, and I got a freaking Skyward something. It was so sad. I did not get the Thundering Bolts, and I basically wasted a bunch of wishes. Yeah, so that's how that went. It was sad, but it's not too bad. I want Cloud Retainer, and then I think around that's going to be 4.4, right? So 4.5, I think Chlorand is gonna be up. You know, I don't know if it's Chlorand or Arlecchino, but if Arlecchino is going to be on a banner, I'm gonna get her and her weapon. That's like probably set in stone, because I have a strong feeling she's gonna be a Pyro DPS, and if she is a Pyro DPS, I am for sure gonna get her weapon. I mean, let's hope her game style and like her damage and stuff like that is really good, because Staff of Homa suits her really well. And if it's a alternative for her weapon and I couldn't get her weapon, I'll probably just give her Staff of Homa because it looks so good on her. I'm just imagining it, and it sounds so good. Okay, so I took a short break and I have come back. I went shopping with my brother for him, surprisingly, but I think because boys tend to get like insane. I tried so much, so hard, and I could not, for the life of me, pass that beast. It was insane. Also, you don't really need Navia to finish the Spiral Abyss, because sometimes they tend to have like certain perks for certain characters when the Abyss resets, but you don't really need Navia. She's not that necessary, but it was fun having her. Honestly, I quickly finished the 9th, 10th, and 11th floor, as you can see here, but I think it was the 12th floor, the second half, was it? I think the second half. I struggled a little bit because I thought Geo would cancel out Geo or something, but it did not work like that. At least strongly removed their shields, so that was nice, but I still needed something else to like counterattack, basically. But yeah, these ruin cards are my favorite because they tend to be kind of squishy sometimes, especially if you have like strong DPSs with really good attack. But yeah, that was really quick, if I do say so myself, because it did not go too well with the 12th floor. I struggled a little bit, a little too much actually. I struggled. But yeah, it is 10, it's 10 p.m. now, and I tried my best to finish this video in one go today, but I had like an hour and a half of footage, basically like an hour and a half of screen recording. Did you see Koba? That was so cute. That was adorable. Koba was all up on the screen. PowerPoints and Word documents, and that's it. I don't like my computer lessons. Anything that has to do with like technical coding, whatever, it fries my brain to the fullest. So I tend to have the easiest route in doing anything. Well, at least I try to. So that's that. If there's anything that is not like accurate, if it's bugging you, if it's bothering you, please do comment it down below. I'll try my best to fix it. And if I could not fix it, I'll probably just tell my sister to help me out, because she tends to be like the tech smart in the family. She helps me out a lot, so in this department. So yeah. Also, she's the one with the baby, because I have two sisters. She's my oldest sister, and she's the only one that's married, and she has my beautiful baby niece. So it's like 3 to 5 business days until I get something done, because she's not at home with me. But that's cool. It's okay. She's busy. She's busy with life, busy with taking care of the baby. So I don't mind. But yeah, gosh, Alatham is so strong. Did I say gosh? Sorry, God. I know some people get like icky, is that the word? About like technical terms. Sometimes we do say Jesus at home, which is like, you're a Muslim, what are you doing, you know? We do have Jesus, it's just that we don't really go like, oh Jesus, like it's not something we Muslims do. But yeah, I think it's like the westernized effect, basically, because we were born and we grew up looking and listening and watching the Western world a lot, actually. We grew up with Disney and Marvel and DC, stuff like that. We tended to look at that a lot. We used to look So I did just that, but there is something that I love to do sometimes, just to like mess with myself. If the weapon banner is like too good to be true, for example the two crit damage weapons, I tend to do this like reverse psychology where I set the epitomized path for the weapon that I don't necessarily want more than the other. So for example, I wanted Lenny's weapon. Okay, so my epitomized path was set for Yelan's weapon, is what I did. And I set it for Yelan's weapon, and after like 20-30 pulls, I got Lenny's weapon. So I was like, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. So I did like the reverse psychology, and I got Lenny's weapon, exactly what I wanted. So yeah, it's like the most stupid thing you could do, but it's also so funny because sometimes it actually works. So yeah, I did that. I think with what was it called? Dainari. I did that with Dainari's weapon, and it was a good luck. It was good, to say the least. Actually, my Dainari pulls were the craziest pulls I've ever had since starting the game. Oh my god. My Raiden is at 74 HP. I swear this boss is so annoying. Yeah, it's the Hydro Tulpa. Is that what it is? Awakened Igrokor. Whatever, he's so annoying. I remember fighting him for Novalet. Was it Novalet? I can't remember, but yeah, so basically my Dainari pulls were the best pulls that I had since starting the game. It was so good, so good. But I really enjoyed I think Dainari pulls were the best. I don't think I had any other lucky pulls. But for future banners or future videos, I do want C1 Risley for sure. That's like a splurge. And I'm like pampering myself with my characters at this point because I really love to have his weapon, Risley's weapon, and DC1. It's like a dream. So let's keep on dreaming until I actually get it. But do you hear this? My ceiling is cracking so much. Anyways, I'm being sidetracked. Anyways, so my favorite character as of right now, like the one I'm looking forward to the most, is actually Arlecchino. I want her weapon as well, but I'm also so excited for Lorand. Gosh. Oh my god, I said gosh. Oops. I mean god, I am so excited for her. I am so pumped. I love the combination of her and Risley. Not that I ship them together. I mean, they're kind of cute together, not gonna lie. But I did not expect the combination of these two together because Clorant looked like a robot when we were first introduced. Kuki Shinobu's blood was at 1%. Did was so annoying. That's why I'm content as it is. I'm not even stepping foot in the spiral abyss again until it's reset. So that's that. I've made up my mind. Not going there again. I am content as it is. So until Cloud Retainer is out, probably not gonna step foot. So look at me, like it's so annoying because this beast hits so much and it's annoying and they move a lot and it hurts because I'm trying my best. But yeah, I'm being pouty about this floor. I have even showed all of my attempts. I think I removed one of the attempts later on because it took so long and I did not want it to be like very repetitive. So I took out one of the attempts, but as you can tell, the beast took me out even more. So also I think today Shepherdess is out, so I'm so excited for her. But I think I did play sorry, that was my phone. I did play the test run, and just there is something with the support characters that is just not giving. You know, like I think support 5-star characters are really good, but as Fontaine goes, there's no support character that is like a 4-star that is just so good, you know. I don't think they can ever top Xiangling and Penny. Like these, and Xingqiu as well. I think these were the top tier 4-star supports, and they just like didn't do it again, you know. Also as was my former